What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and I got some news I want to report with you that's kind of sad, man. A lot of people always be asking me about Oblock and rappers from Oblock and just the whole community. You know, that place is starting to become like a tourist attraction. People just love the struggle, and they understand that those young brothers go through the struggle, whether it's violent or non-violent. Today news broke out that Zell ended up losing his life. We hearing a lot of shit about it being a suicide and shit like that. Losing his life basically on his own and shit like that. That news has been verified. Now, I'm not sure if this was accidental or if this was on purpose. But anyway, it's just horrendous, I want to just speak on this, though, because I don't think a lot of people be understanding. It's shit going on. I understand that whole family seemed like it done took a lot of losses, It seemed like the pain that found this direction into their bloodline. T.Roy done lost his life. Then you got, like, HK. Then you got, like, Slutty. If I'm not mistaken, all those are brothers. Then you got, like, Zell. I believe he like a cousin, but he was raised like a brother, been there all the time. They, been together, raised together and shit like that, what I heard, But that shit like brothers, I don't know. That's what I heard. Now, I ain't saying they ain't brothers. I ain't trying to, be disrespectful or anything like that. But it seemed like they family then, took a lot of losses. And, a lot of people saying karma and shit like that. I'm not going to get into that. You got to let a little time pass before you get to getting into that type of lane. These people still grieving. This news just came out. Somebody found this young man's body, Not only is that shit terrifying, to his family, that shit going to be terrifying if that young man had kids, or whoever walked in that, wherever he was at and seen him, they going to have those nightmares forever. This shit real. People don't be understanding, it's a lot of shit going on in these streets, man. Depression be real. And I'm not saying that this young man was depressed, so I don't want anybody to say that I'm saying he was depressed. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying, with a constant loss of life, constant losing your homies, constantly being around this hood shit, constant paranoia. You mix that in with having to pay bills, relationships, having to take care of your kids, everyday life, everyday struggle. If you're going to get a job, is this music shit working out? And then the internet thing, you're a celebrity. It be a lot of emotions in a lot of these young men out here, man. They be suffering from a lot of PTS and all kind of past traumas and shit like that, so this said, man, I pray for T.Roy whole family, I send my condolences, man, to everybody, I think people got to understand, these are real people. These guys don't have makeup on their face. These exactly how they look on those videos, exactly how they look in real life. This is not a movie. It be so, non-shocking. You hear about a rapper that, oh man, buddy has died. You put a RIP post on Instagram and then you continue your life. But man, this motherfucker's really grieving behind that shit. People are really crying over that shit. This kid's really never gonna see their mamas and daddies no more, Not to bring up no names and none, but like somebody like E-Day, man. And I hate to just pinpoint somebody, but like somebody like E-Day. I want to tell you something, man. E-Day's son ain't never gonna see him again. You see what I'm saying? So why, a lot of people be hyping up the beefs and shit like that. That shit is really touching, Tuka mom ain't never gonna see her son no more. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not like a joke. That shit is not like a movie. People dealing with it because they got to deal with it. But it's fucked up out there in Chicago, man. It's to the point now where a motherfucker get smoked. You'll go put him on a t-shirt, say RIP, drop a song about it, and then go change your motherfucking life. That shit ain't cool, man. So I want all the young people to be careful out here, man. While you out here living a certain way, man. And if you're going through shit, find somebody to talk to, man. Don't be afraid to work on your mental up there. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't look at, and I'm not saying this was purpose, I'm just saying, a lot of people look at the mental, man, and they be like, it's funny, your ass crazy and shit. They don't look at having mental issues and mental problems like catching a cold or catching the flu. You know how you catch a cold and catch a flu and you go get some medicine to go help your shit to get rid of it? People don't look at this shit like that when you have mental problems to go do something to try to fix that shit. You know what I'm saying? But not to link that with them, because shit can't happen accidental. I have a friend who ended up losing their life on some accidental shit. So, when more of this news get to breaking out, I'll keep you updated on this. But subscribe to my YouTube channel. We don't need no donations, man. And I send my condolences to Zell family and everybody, man. On some real shit. It's the homie Truth.